Welcome in, everyone. Welcome into the stream. Sorry for that. I was just trying to log into stuff and it just wasn't working. Lovely technology for you. But we are all in now. So welcome in, everyone, all over on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch. Appreciate you if you're here on the stream. Thank you, Red Panda Docs. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the support. Let me just quickly just on this as well. Okay. All right, let's go. First time chat from the Pixel Hangout. Let's go. All right, yeah. So, guys, we're not been on this channel for 5 days. I think this is actually the 6th day. So I think we've not streamed on this channel for 5 or 6 days now. Like, it's like, yeah. We've took a bit of time off from this channel. We have been concentrating on the Pixel Hangout. We've done a couple of streams over there. If you haven't already, this is my 2nd channel. But hi, is it Just a Vision guy 766? Hi, welcome in. If you're on your YouTube, please do hit the like on the stream and hit that subscribe button. It really does help me grow. Thank you very much. Said hi. I've been your fan. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. See, sometimes I've got this like chat thing up, and it didn't capture your second said hi. Weird. Might be a delay on the chat thing, but I'll have to keep an eye on that one. Anyway, thank you very much for coming in. Thank you if you are my fan. Appreciate it. We're going to be carrying on our playthrough of Raincode today. So we've not played this, like I just said, for 5-6 days. I haven't got a clue where we left it at all. And we're just going to carry on with the playthrough around about 2-3 hours casual playthrough. Hope you've been well. Yeah, I've been well. Yeah, thanks for asking. Like I said, not been on this channel for like 5-6 days now. I've been concentrating more on my 2nd channel, which is Pixel Hangout, with a couple of other people as well, because it's more for I think. Why is this not working? Hello. Okay, let's try that again. So, let me just load the back in the game, which is not working on my controller for some weird reason. Let's try that. Let's try to load that in again. But no, I've been good. How are you? Hope you've been good. Let's get you. Hopefully, I can give you a proper shout out now. There we go. Ah, now it's working. Oh, weird. Okay. Lovely technology, like I said. Absolutely love it. Let's put that in. Yeah, you're not bad. That's good. It's good to hear. Let me pop out this one, and then just in case I do miss anything off it. There we go. I still need one thing. If someone knows one thing how to combine like TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch chat like properly, please do tell me, because I've got like so many windows open. Like, if I could condense it into, I know obviously you can't see the chat because you're not allowed it, it's against terms, but for me, it would actually make my life a hell of a lot easier. I think there was a YouTuber that made an app. I can't remember his name though. I'll have to try and remember it. I think he made an app that actually does all of this. It doesn't matter what you're on. I can't remember his name. I'm gonna have to try and think about it, but I'm gonna have to look into it, because how I've got it at the moment, it's like so many windows up, so many chats up. It's crazy. I'm lucky how I've like kind of reworked it and resized it on one monitor. I can kind of see everything, but sometimes you do miss things. Anyway. Yeah, so let's carry on. Again, I haven't got a clue where we left it off. I think it was at some submarine, if I'm not, if at the base, but I can't remember if we left the base and we went to do some mission or something like that. I honestly cannot remember. Oh right, okay, yeah, I remember. So this was the start of the basically the second actual mission, the actual like who killed who. So if I remember correctly, up there's a locked room and somebody some girl was murdered, and basically it was a locked room murder. I'm guessing one of these have done the murder, but yeah, we'll figure this out. Let me just talk to her again.
Time is short.
Oh yeah.
Why do you think we've gathered them here?
Yeah, to question them. Okay, right, yeah.
To them all eventually anyway. Just talk to them.
And you are... I do the odd jobs, like cleaning around the church.
Please tell me if the audio's loud enough, or if I'm loud enough, or if you need me to alter it, please do tell me.
I also care for the forest.
Let's move that a little bit closer as well. There we go.
Do you know anything about the mailman?
The nail man.
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually asleep at night.
You're loud. Not sure about the game sound. What, them speaking?
When morning comes around, there are dolls nailed to the trees.
Yeah.
It's tough to clean all of them up.
I'll have to do that in a minute, I think.
I've never seen the nail man himself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty of times.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have, but they typically run away. Some get surprised and leave their nails and doll behind. I chase after them to give them back their dolls, but I'm never fast enough. They always get away.
Because you're a chunky boy.
With a body like that.
That's exactly what I said. Because he's a chunky boy.
I understand. Thank you very much.
Right, let me see if I can alter the okay, let me just have a look. Save. Let's just quickly save it then, just in case I don't want to go through that again. Let's see if we can do anything about the speaking volume. Voice, yeah, well, okay, yeah, we can. There you go.
This is pretty good.
Okay, that should help with the actual thing. And I think it's probably about it. Okay, we'll save that. Okay, that should help with them talking now. Let's try it now.
Are you the priest of this church?
That's right. My family
Any better?
has served this church for many generations. Though I only became a man of the cloth in recent
Yeah.
years, the blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me.
A bit louder. That's
Thus,
as loud as
my
it can go, to be fair.
existence is but a piece of the eternal prayers offered. That is my mission, as the divine has guided me to do.
Let me see if I can, let me see what my OBS is saying. Oh, okay, maybe that's why. Okay. Right, okay, I think that should actually be better.
I don't get
Can't really tell because my headphones
but
aren't great.
He sure seems proud
I've
to be a
just
priest.
knocked it up a bit in OBS as well. It was actually kind of right down. Because we were podcasting the other day and we were trying to get the levels correct. So it should be okay now. Really, there's nothing else I can do now other than turning up the master volume.
Do you know about the mailman?
Of course. I have no idea how that rumor spread around. Perhaps it was even started by a wish made by those seeking salvation, which created the fantasy of the Nail Man.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had to turn it down now. Can't win. Yeah, that's decent, thank you.
Salvation?
Can't win, can I?
The people of this city must be crazy if they look to the Nail Man for salvation.
Hey, that actually sounds kind of cool. I know how they feel. I want to tie you up and go to a world where it's just you and me, Master.
Isn't it basically already like that?
Okay, so...
You are...
What are you, blind? I'm a nun, obviously. You got some nerve calling me here out of nowhere. Do you know how busy I am with choir practice? I'll kill your ass in the name of
I'll
God.
kill your ass in the name of God.
Sorry!
She's the type my master has trouble with.
I'll have you know, my dad is a higher up at Amaterasu Corporation.
Oh, is he?
I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeepers. If you piss me off, Papa will make you regret it.
Right. I'd just like to ask some questions. I'll keep it quick. Do you know anything about this Nail Man?
Do you know about the Nail Man?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the forest late at night. Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, I usually find dolls nailed to the trees. The dolls have names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell, really. In other words, it's totally metal.
I see. By the way, what happened to your right hand? Did you get hurt?
Hey, don't stare. It's nothing.
Yeah.
I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
She's getting all sweaty there, isn't she?
Instrument?
I'm working on this new thing I call death metal choir. I was messing around on the bass and, well, you know.
Is that your dominant hand?
What kind of question is that?
Yeah.
You want to die or something?
Oh,
It is her dominant hand. I'm sure of it.
I see.
Okay.
Excuse me, but you are... Do you even have to ask? You know who I
She's
am.
very nun-like, yeah.
Huh?
That's what all nuns
I
wear
think
nowadays,
today
mate.
is the first time we've met. What? You're investigating the Nail Man, and you don't know who I am? What's that supposed to
All
mean?
into death metal.
This must be the clergy member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Yeah, that's right! I was the first on the scene!
Right, it was on the report. I'm impressed Halar was able to realize it so quickly.
I've been attending every day since I was first baptized here as a child. That's how pious I am. But I
Pious.
don't work here, so it's not like I'm a clergy member. I just love mystical places like this. There's an otherworldly feeling to it, you know? I love researching this type of stuff, which is why I've been keeping an eye on Nailman activity for a while now.
Don't know what it is with these English and Japanese games anime, but it irks me. Yeah, I'd play this all in Japanese, to be fair. Like I would actually play it, not an issue. But obviously a lot of people like the the subtitles on there and in English, or have it dubbed and all that kind of stuff. So it is what it is. And this, I don't think you can even change it on this one.
So, you know
Some of the
a lot
accents,
about the
yeah,
Nail
no,
Man.
I know what you mean.
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in Nailman
Well,
research.
they all try and do American accents, don't they, and English accents and all that kind of stuff, and they kind of like, not really.
In that case, what do you think about the clock tower murder? Though it seems the suspect has already been arrested.
I think he was framed.
You do? Then who do you think the real killer is?
The real Nailman, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
The Peacekeepers are making a big mistake. Listen, the Nailman exists.
Okay, mate.
The Nailman is summoned through ritual and commits murder based on a sacrificial doll.
I refuse to watch any anime in English because most of the voice actors aren't great Lamau. I know some of the Japanese aren't great, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, that's true.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I get it. You probably want proof.
Okay, I used to always watch like when I was growing up, like Akira and all that kind of stuff. Growing up, and it was always in original, Japanese or Chinese or whatever language it might be. You know what I mean? It was never dubbed. It was never dubbed. Yes, you might have subtitles, but I preferred it in the original language with subtitles. To be fair. But even the subtitles sometimes didn't translate
for a
properly.
doll in the forest, you'll find a nailed doll with a name tag for the Dark Ceremony. Whoever's name is on it is the Nailman's next target. Just follow someone in town with the same name. If you're lucky, you might have a run-in.
That's it. I'll watch one and my kids are like, what you doing? Why are you watching it why aren't you watching it in dubbed? And I'm like, because it's not really meant to be watched like that. It's meant to be watched in its traditional language. And yeah, put subtitles on so you can understand it. But the subtitles are very funny, especially when they're not done correctly. You'll always get somebody going, well, he made a mistake there on paragraph 18, word 4. It was meant to be actually pronounced this. Like, okay, mate.
Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times already.
Yeah, but I'll watch them like on Netflix, like in whatever, in whatever language it might be. And my kids are like, why aren't you not watching it dubbed? There's a dubbed version. I'm like, nah. Streaming, real life. Hi, I'm a uprising streamer. Love your content. Would you maybe follow me? You follow me, I'll follow you. Yep, no problem on that. I'll do that after stream. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate your support.
I see.
Please do like the stream.
So you can guess the next victim based on each doll's name tag.
I was so close at the clock tower too.
I
found someone whose name matched a name tag and figured out she was heading to the clock tower. I called the Peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late. Damn it. If only I'd acted sooner.
Yeah, of course.
I was so close to meeting the Nailman.
Yeah, he probably is the Nailman, innit? You know what I mean?
Guess he just wants to meet the Nailman.
Yeah, I bet he does.
Doesn't care about preventing the murders. So he's an occult enthusiast? Seems like a huge weirdo.
Yep. Well, he's suspect number 1.
Alara, is there
I think the nun
you'd
might
like
be
to ask
suspect
them?
number 2. And the other's not too sure about, to be fair. Okay, I've talked to everyone for Lava. Is there anything else you'd like to ask them?
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
That makes no sense.
Does that mean I should gather more information? What else should I ask about?
Okay, let's ask just about everything.
There have been several Nailman cases in the past, right?
Yeah, there's been a few, I
Does
think.
anyone know
I think I
anything
remember.
about past cases?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Look straight to him.
Yeah, you can ask me anything about the Nailman, including all past cases, obviously. I was the first to find the body every time.
Oh, he's so sus then, isn't he? He was the first to find the body every single time. Come on, how's that not sus? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he's definitely number 1. He's probably not him now. It's probably not him, but I mean, he'd be number 1 on my list. Yeah, every time.
There's no reason to look surprised. I already told you how I did it. I find dolls with name tags in the forest. Then I look for whoever's supposed to be the next victim.
Yeah.
But every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
And the police haven't arrested you yet?
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
Yeah, you know it, Shmingani. You know it. Super suspicious.
You think I'm suspicious, don't you?
Yep.
I suppose you would.
I'm surprised you've not been arrested, dude. I'm surprised you're still walking around.
The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room. But the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body.
Oh, you could have said that before.
All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the peacekeepers.
So the body's discovery was never done alone. If that's true, then all the rooms really were locked.
It's like a Columbo mystery, this. Like, the murder in the locked room.
Master, why don't you ask for more details about past cases for now?
Can you tell me more about each case?
There have been 3 Nailman cases in the past 6 months, excluding the one at the clock tower.
So 4.
The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district.
Okay.
It's essentially a members-only casino. The victim owned the place. At the time, the Nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends.
Yeah, and somebody took that urban legend on, obviously.
But I had a personal interest in the Nailman, so I started researching him. And then it happened. I came across another murder while investigating a name tag I'd found in the forest. I knew then that it had to be the Nailman.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah, all of the Nailman crime scenes have common characteristics. There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails, and also the murderer leaves no trace behind.
Okay.
Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the Nailman?
I mean, not really, but we'll go with it, worshipper.
I totally get it.
Don't empathize with him.
The secret club was the first locked room mystery. As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma district. About 3 months ago, the owner of the mansion was murdered in the building's study.
Okay.
The crime scene again took place in a locked room with a corpse and doll covered in nails inside. Considering all this, there's no doubt it was committed by the Nailman. By then, I knew the legendary Nailman had descended upon Kanai Ward.
Oh, it could be just a murderer that's just like a copycat murderer. I mean, you know.
The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in an art gallery storage in Ginma district. It also featured a body and a doll covered in nails in a completely locked room.
That's okay. I mean, yeah.
And today, the fourth locked room mystery happened at the clock tower. That's every single Nailman case. At least, for now. I'm sure the Nailman will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
Like, okay. I'm guessing we might have to go and investigate the other murders or try and piece it together. I would be guessing. Okay, about the dolls.
That reminds me, is there any information about the dolls used in the Nailman ceremonies? I know a few have been found at the crime scenes too.
You'd find that stuff in any doll shop.
Doll shop?
Huh? You haven't seen one? What are you, a foreigner or something? Around here, all the craft shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time.
Okay.
They were mostly souvenirs for tourists, but that industry is long gone now. Some places still sell them at steep discounts just to get rid of their stock. If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
I see. So they aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain.
So there's nothing really special about the dolls then.
Has anyone noticed strange things happening near the church lately?
Wow, what a vague question.
Oh, now that you mention it,
What is it? Please, any small detail will help.
Something strange was burning in the incinerator earlier.
Okay.
What do you mean by strange?
Like, I thought it was a rope, but all I can say is it looked strange.
Right. So if you didn't catch the last stream, which was a couple of days ago again, you'll have to go and catch it up on the VODs on YouTube or on Twitch. Should be still there. Definitely be there on YouTube. Color Pixel Gaming. So I said, right. So there's one window, but it's very, very high up, and I said, right, they kind of like had a kind of latch on it where you could open it up, then it was automatically shut. And my guess was that the murderer killed the person, basically, and then got out the window using a rope. And then obviously the window closed, it's locked, and then when the police busted in, it looks like there's locked, nobody could get in or out. Because it also had like metal shutters on there as well. So it definitely looked like that nobody could get in and out of the window. But I reckon that you could.
Can you try drawing what it looked like? It does look like some sort of bizarre rope.
Looks like a ladder to me.
It's like a centipede with legs missing from one side. Looks delicious.
Looks delicious.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned, so I tried to take it out. But I was too late. It was completely incinerated.
Okay, but you got a bit of it.
I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they hadn't thrown away anything like it. The incinerator is surrounded by a locked fence. Only clergy can access it.
Okay.
So, no one here recognized it?
I don't even work here in the first place.
Only clergy can access the incinerator, but no one claims to have thrown it away.
This one.
I don't know if this has anything to do with the case.
I'm back.
but
PC
something's
decided to
fishy.
freeze and restart. No problem, mate. I'll say it. So the burnt remains of a strangely shaped rope found inside the church incinerator. Burnt rope remains. Okay, about the suspect.
A watchmaker was arrested earlier. He's suspected of being involved in the Nailman incident.
Yeah, because he was carrying a hammer.
Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colon? I've asked him to fix the church clock several times. To think that he's the nail man.
Well, it hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Oh, I see. But if it were him, no one would blame him.
Why?
What do you mean?
This city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation in some way. The Nail Man was born out of our situation.
You mean the Nailman is what the people actually wanted?
Many would certainly deny it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest. If the Nail Man acts as their agent, then they are also the Nail Man. In a way. That's how I see it. What do you think?
It's true. The Nail Man could be seen as a savior to some people. After all, he kills the people you want dead for you. I mean, the victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
Not necessarily. You know. That is strong.
I think I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
Looks like time is almost up. Let's get going.
Put your hands on your chest.
Was that okay?
Yes, it will suffice. Thank you for your cooperation. You should study their faces well. They may end up being accused of the murders.
Yep. I mean, top suspect is the guy with the blue hair, obviously,
you need to remember
but
every face so you can spot them.
the
even if
nurse
they
is a
flee
bit
through a
dodgy
crowd.
as well.
Wait! Do you mean the actual culprit is one of them?
Yeah.
Perhaps. There's not enough information yet to act on. We have no time to waste. Let's investigate the other crime scenes.
Okay, I was right.
Best not to scramble what little gray matter rests in your head. So let's examine the crime scenes chronologically.
Okay. Well, the first murder occurred at...
I can't remember. Was it a secret club? I swear it was a secret club.
It's the secret club in the Kamasaki district, right?
Correct. Let's hurry. I
Oh,
won't allow time to be
good thing
wasted.
I remember that. I actually couldn't remember it. Like, there's so much dialogue that you're reading and stuff like that. I like sometimes my memory goes blank. Oh, yeah. Looks like gambling there.
I've been thinking. The first incident was 6 months ago, right?
Yeah.
If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
Not true.
You think it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about that.
So, you have a plan then?
What? You're working with Halara Nightmare. What more could you possibly ask for? Now, let's be swift.
Huh? Right.
I don't really get it, but talk about confidence.
Well, even if it's 6 months ago, I mean, look at cold cases that have happened like years and years and years ago, and they might go back to the original scene of the crime. The evidence might not be there, but you might get people that still remember stuff. You know what I mean? You might be able to, get some kind of, proof or evidence that something might have
I smell a
happened.
mystery. I'm all hyped up.
This appears to be the crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
Then there definitely could be
No
something
doubt
here.
they've shirked their obligation to clean up. I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault.
If that's kept like this for 6 months and no one's actually broken in, you maybe to like sleep in it or whatever, then yeah. Hardcore. Like it's just the door's left open. Didn't even lock it.
It's open. Let's go inside.
If I was homeless, I'd well be sleeping in there. Yeah, they got this jackpot still rolling. This dude. What the hell?
The peacekeepers may be sloppy, but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched. The body was probably found around here.
Do you reckon?
The victim's name is Suguma Iho,
Okay.
an old man who owned this place. His reputation left much to be desired. This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe. The real interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out.
You just went through the door. What are you going on about?
At the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
Right.
There aren't any windows either. which is expected.
Hidden
given that it's
passage.
underground.
Calling it right now, chat. Hidden passage.
There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry.
You could get in there if you could fit in there. It's not
Besides,
impossible.
No one's able to reach that high up.
Maybe.
No windows. The only way in and out is the door that was locked from the inside.
So have a hidden entrance behind one of the maybe gambling machines or one of them behind a bar or something like that. Or yeah, somebody actually did go through that little that grate.
It's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery.
But there's not much more to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
You know, go and get records.
I told you not to worry. The conditions have all been met.
Okay.
Conditions?
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
Oh, your forte.
My forte is post-cognition, the power to see the past. However, it can only be used at murder scenes.
Ah, so she can basically see the past.
To be precise, I can only see how the crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered.
Oh.
Another way to describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
No. No, it's not. Like what?
That's amazing! It's like the perfect forte for a detective.
Let's just say that you can, like,
My power
see the
allows me
crime
to
as
see
it
the moment
happens.
the first witness saw the crime scene.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered.
So basically, when let's say the police entered, that's how she can see it from their point of view. So not the culprit, not the victim, but like I said, somebody else that entered in at the same time. Could
The
be
memory
anybody.
or
Could be like a
perception
guest
of the
or
witness
whatever.
does not affect my post-cognition. What I see is what actually was there.
Okay.
When it comes to my power, the witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger. Perhaps the best way to think of it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages of when the body was found. Well, there's no point in wasting more time explaining. Let's have a look.
That power sure is convenient. Explains all the confidence. It's similar to the mystery labyrinth, where I recreate the crime scene in your mind. But now it's done in the real world. Although, it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first discovery.
So yeah, where the
But
Vine
still,
Palace
that's
is
amazing.
kind of like, yeah.
On the other hand, my master's got nothing. Why is life so unfair? Now I'm angry. Master, can I nibble on your heart to help cheer me up?
What?
What? Of course not.
You can just nibble on your heart. The hell. Snack time.
Post-cognition. I wonder what it's like. All I can do is wait for the report.
Well, do I have some good news for you?
What is it this time?
Master, try to remember. Did you feel anything back on the Amaterasu Express?
What do you mean?
You know, when the other master detectives use their powers?
What?
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers.
Oh, we could feel them using the powers.
Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Right. I can sense whenever a master detective uses their power.
Yes, that's it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
Coalescence?
Oh, the hell's coalescence?
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power.
Oh, so we might be able to see what they see.
On the train, you only felt the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their powers.
Wait. Then that means I can also see the scene in the past with Halara? That's amazing! Is this your ability, Shinigami?
Something like that. But there are conditions for it to activate.
Oh, of course there is.
You must kiss someone to share their ability.
What?
What? Kiss Halara?
I lied. Look at you blush. Did you really want to? You still don't know if Halara is a boy or a girl.
Oh, quit messing around and tell me how it works.
You need permission from the person sharing the ability first. Then, you must hold hands while the ability is active. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, let's just go weirdly ask her, hey, I'm just going to hold your hand a minute because I think I can, you know.
Halara. Halara?
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
Sorry, but there's something I want to ask.
Coalescence. Hold hands. You and me.
Yes, that way I'll be able to see the past too. I think.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it. Anyway, we don't have much time. Let's try it.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
Oh, it's not like that.
I despise you.
Huh?
Just the thought of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
I didn't know you hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular. I despise all of humanity equally.
Okay, she's a bit weird.
I don't trust anyone, except the dead.
Okay, maybe we can ask Shinigami to do it then.
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
Then why did you choose to help me with the investigation?
As I told you in the beginning, I always work sincerely for the payment I receive. As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
Then please, hold my hand. It's necessary for the investigation. You can add this to my bill if you want. You'll agree then, right?
Fine. If it's
Pay
what
him more.
I
I
must
think we
do as
owe
a
about 2
detective,
billion yen, by
then
the
I
way.
have no choice but to agree.
I proper freaked out then, didn't she? Like, oh my god, it's enough in human hands. Oh, what's this? So what I love about this game, so it is proper cool, to be honest with you, the stuff that you can do on it.
I can see it. Everything looks different than a moment ago. Incredible. So this is post-cognition.
Can you really see it? So your coalescence is real. I didn't expect you to already have your own forte. Well, this does save me the trouble of reporting it back to you, but it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined. Very well. Go ahead and lead the investigation.
Me?
If you can see what I see, that would be for the best. I'm only acting as your assistant, after all. This is quite the bizarre crime scene. But unusual crime scenes are expected when you work for the WDO. Now, let's see what you're capable of.
Okay. So we've got to investigate it now because basically, yeah. Well, I thought we couldn't see it unless we were holding the hands. Oh, well, let's check around the entrance. Entrance door.
What does that mean?
When the body was discovered, the door was locked from the inside. There's no other way in or out of the room. In other words, it was a locked room mystery. Okay, but oh.
The lock is broken. Maybe someone broke it and forced their way in, like at the clock tower. But from the looks of it, there's no sign of the lock or door being tampered with. That's...
Chair's knocked over. Could this be the evidence of a struggle between the victim and the culprit? I know about that. The culprit might have knocked it over on purpose to off the investigation. True. There's not much we can get from it other than the fact that it's knocked over. Let's check elsewhere.
That's...
The chairs legally. I noticed someone rearranged the chairs after the incident. Either the peacekeepers did or the staff did. Either way, it's not something I'd worry about. Sure, I'll check somewhere else. Glass on the counter. The glass on the counter has a thin layer of dust, so it could have been here since the incident. Like, he was in the glass at the time when the body was discovered. If you want to investigate, we should use the post-cognition. Yeah, right, got it. Oh, there was a key as well.
Oh, there's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
Could be. You could have locked the key, like, especially if it's an illegal gambling place. You could have, like, let everyone in and then locked the door. And, like, you have this in, like, in England, you have, like, lock-ins at pubs. They literally lock you in the pubs all night. It's quite unusual, but it's quite fun.
Seems like it. By the way, being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. It's also a special key that can't be duplicated.
Right, so it's a master key.
If it was thrown in from outside the vent, it wouldn't be
Oh, look at
inside
him.
the glass.
I've only just seen that dead body there. Look at that. That's so weird.
So this is definitely another locked room mystery! Hooray! I'm so glad I met you!
Like, I only just seen that as well.
That's...
Slot machine here, it's been searched for a while, it's covered in dust. As far as I can, no traces. If you're curious about the scene at the time, discovery of the corpse, give it a try. Get it from here.
Yeah.
Slot machine is spotless, looks like it was well taken care of. There's nothing here, nothing interesting. Yeah, seems that way. Let's check somewhere place else. Right. Okay, there's a roulette table that probably hasn't been used since the incident, as it's covered in dust. There doesn't seem to be any clues on top of the roulette table, and there's nothing underneath either. We should check someplace else. Well, let's just do it. Let's just check just in case. Okay, we've got a few dolls on the table. That's a doll nailed to the roulette table. There's also a doll nailed here, right in the middle of the roulette wheel. The doll itself seems to be the same as the others. There doesn't seem to be anything noteworthy. This is in itself sufficient knowledge. Let's check somewhere else. Okay, nothing else. Was this move during the incident? As far as I can tell, doesn't seem related to the case. Yeah, let's check another place. Okay. Alright, so the last place.
I have to say, were you born with this?
My forte is
So
I didn't mean to click on there.
Since I was young, after a while,
Okay,
I only learned in the WDO.
No, I don't.
I believe I gained this ability.
3 days?
As I told you earlier, it can't be used from. There are conditions from first. I must also lastly
Right, yeah,
at this
yeah. Come on.
Still, feel
I
free
want
to
to do
of
that.
course.
Oh my god.
You're
Right, there we go. Don't ever click on them. It's just talk and talk and talk and talk. Oh, that's a bit creepy, isn't it?
A body. I see a body. The murder scene through Halara's eyes is completely silent. There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. This all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real. There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene, and it's so quiet.
Check the dolls. Secret call about dolls nailed to the wall. Must be the nailman's calling card. They're nailed into the wall seemingly at random, facing all directions. I can't find the pattern. There's nothing that can be connected to the culprit. Let's try to check into whatever else.
It's a man's corpse. He's probably around 60 years old. His body is pinned against the wall with countless nails. There isn't much bleeding, so the nails must have been hammered in after he died.
You're starting to get the hang of this. Not too shabby.
Oh, there are marks on him, signs that he was strangled. The vertical scratch marks were probably made when he resisted.
If I remember correctly, the same thing had happened to the dead body in the clock tower. There was some kind of strangulation and kind of claw marks, and then the nails had been put through them.
The most basic of basic observations. Well, at least you noticed.
That's thanks to everything I taught you at the clock tower. Such an awesome mentor.
This situation is identical to the murder at the clock tower.
The culprit first strangled the victim to death.
Yeah.
And then decorated the room afterward.
Basically.
But why?
It's like any kind of serial killer. They've always got some kind of calling card, haven't they? I can.
That's.
Vent, the four corners are covered and screwed down, so I don't think it'll open. The outlet cover can be open when it's like this.
Right.
Too early to conclude. There's no such useful information. Compare it to what we're seeing in the post-condition. Right, I'll give it a try. I didn't realise you could move the camera.
Hey, this vent. The cover is in place, but it hasn't been screwed on.
Ah, you know.
Which means it could be easily removed, right?
Damn right, it
What
could
are
have.
you doing? You can't touch what you see in post-cognition, even if you happen to be 3 meters tall.
Oh, I see. But I think this will be an important clue. The vent is about 40 by 30 centimeters. A thin adult could probably pass through.
That's what I said.
By the way, Yuma, did you notice the nail below the vent?
Yeah.
Below the vent?
Yeah, the one that's...
Huh. Some of the nails are bent downward.
They've used that as a ladder
Maybe
to
they were
climb up.
hammered in a hurry.
They've used that as a ladder to
Or
climb up
perhaps there's
Abtalia.
another reason.
Another reason?
Welcome in everyone over on TikTok, YouTube and on Twitch. Remember, if you like the streams, please do hit the like, please do hit the follow buttons, or hit the subscribe button. And if you're on YouTube, thank you very much. Yeah, someone's climbed up them nails to bend them. Use that as a
I think
ladder.
that's about it.
So technically it wasn't a lot. So again, they could have got out. So that's 2 rooms they definitely could have got out of, even though it was technically a locked room.
I was wondering if...
Oh,
for
it's,
Of
oh
course,
yeah,
on
it's no
that
saying I don't
place,
want to.
but
No,
the
why did I
entire-
talk to her?
You must
Why?
have this line.
That's...
Just. Right, it's everything. I think I've got everything.
You just gotta hit this thing and it'll be good as new.
Yeah. No, I think that's it. Finished.
That should do it. There isn't much else to investigate.
So on to the next murder scene.
I've never experienced this before, but it's surprisingly convenient to be able to share my post-cognition.
Oh, who likes humans now?
It's exhausting to explain what I see to a client.
Honestly.
Really?
People do not believe what they cannot see. I have often been called a liar.
I suppose fortes aren't always convenient.
We still have locked room mysteries to examine. The second incident was at the mansion near Ginma District. I have an idea of where to go. Let's hurry there. The building we're heading to is accessed through Ginma District. Let's hurry there.
This way? No, it's not that way. What did she, where did she say for the what district? For the game. Okay. Ah, right. Okay. So I think can I get the bus? Yeah. There we go. Nearly forgot how to use that bus now. Can we just go over here, actually? Maybe it'd be faster this way. Yeah, we can just go over there.
Oh!
I get it.
Hey.
Might as well just get the detective points. See, can we can't remember how to do it. Is it abilities? Yeah, we can do this. How many have we got left? I'm not too sure. Have we got any? We got 8. That would be 4. Current SP1. Oh, SP's up there. Oh, I'm looking at the memory cap. Right. We can do these though. Stand by me 2. We can buy my stand by me 1, which is there. The reason and death sequences a little bit faster. What's this? Solution key selections removes 1 incorrect. That might be handy. So I'm gonna go for that. There we go. Okay. Right. Create them a little bit more. Hold on a minute. No, not.
I'll boom kill you.
I'll boom kill you. Who's this? That person.
Say,
What's wrong, Master? She doesn't seem a bit uneasy, like she might fall over at any moment.
come on. on.
You really can't help yourself when it comes to the ladies, can you? It isn't like that. Talk to the woman. Excuse me, something wrong? You seem upset. Who are you?
I'm
Kind of a detective. In training, a detective, I see.
well.
So is something wrong? Well, actually, I've run away from home, and I'm at loss at what to do next. Look a bit old to be running away from home. You look like someone that's just come from an office. Yeah, you know what I mean? Your umbrella, bag, shoes, full of, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, maybe she has run away from home.
Let's solve this thing.
Smells like a case. Let's hear it out, master. Yeah, you might be right. Should avoid getting too involved. But I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I just left it alone.
Well,
Could you give me some more details? Well, I'm the daughter of a merchant who does business throughout the Kanai wards. Due to the family circumstances, it was decided that I would have an arranged marriage. Oh, okay. Thinking of what's best for my family, I should accept the proposal. But my suitor is an awful person.
Oh no.
I heard it with my own ears. He said he was only using my father. Then why not talk to your father about it? There's nothing I can do without proof. Besides, my father is very keen on him. When I told my father I didn't want to get married, he yelled at me and said I shouldn't cause trouble.
I see.
So, that's why you ran away from home.
Aww.
How lame. Let's get out of here. That's nice, isn't it? Shimmergan is like, yeah, boring. Let's get out of here.
No.
Can't do that. Having to marry an evil man sounds terrible.
Right.
Leaving home has given me some time to think. I want to try talking to my father. But if I went back now, I don't think we'd have a civil conversation. It's ever so easy to ask, but could you take this letter to my father for me? Oh my god. I'll reward you for your trouble.
Say.
Does this chick think detectives are errand boys? We can't just leave her like this. That's my master, simping over every woman he meets. I'm making their wishes come true. Yeah, we're master simps. It's not like that. Okay, I'll help you.
Thank you.
It is like that, dude. It is like that. You truly are the biggest simp in the world. Thank you so much. My father should be in front of Kanai Station around now. It'd be a good idea to ask what it looks like, right? The station is a busy place. After all,
That's true.
That's true, yeah. What exactly does your father look like?
Well,
He should be wearing a suit, navy blue from head to toe. It's his favorite. Remember that, because I won't remember that.
I see.
Paired with the devil. So... I'm guessing that's back over there then. I might as well just like do this first and then go look for the dad. Because I'm right here.
There's a large mansion beyond the gate over there. I wonder if that's the second crime scene.
that's probably it. Let's go inside.
It's closed, as expected.
Yo, look at it. Just smash it
Are you
down.
sure?
The power.
Wait!
Hold on a minute. Did I just see something again?
Huh?
Weeds are getting out of control. Doesn't look like anyone's being taken care of in place. I thought I seen one of them trophy things. It's not. I don't think it is anyway. Let's go check around now. See something sparkling? It's like a trophy. No. Okay.
It looks like a haunted mansion.
I hope there aren't any ghosts around. I have a feeling they'll appear this time.
I've been meaning to ask, but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
True.
The incident occurred about 3 months ago. The victim was Ali Hohen, the owner of this mansion. He had no family and lived alone. The mansion is now empty and dilapidated. The crime scene is in the study near the back. Let's go.
Just realised I need to take that Nightbot message off about the Eternal Die game that I played the other day. Oh god, I'm so not like timers. There we go. Got rid of it.
The Nailman killings had another common factor, besides the locked room. The first person to find the body was always the same person.
That worshiper from church? Do you suspect him too?
What he said did make sense. He's been obsessed with the Nailman and had access to the names of potential victims. It's not too surprising for him to be the first on the scene each time.
I guess I shouldn't assume things going into this.
That's right. It's down this hallway. The crime scene is in the room on the right side. There's little time. Let's head straight there.
Ha!
Okay.
They're your partners now, just because you held hands with my master? I'll have you know, Master and I are connected on a much deeper level.
Don't make it sound so suggestive.
Okay, let me just
You
open
know,
door. The knob is in a rough shape. I guess it's because nobody was looking after the place
Really?
anymore. Or isn't it because Hellera smashed it? I mean, it could be. I guess we can't rule that out.
Say,
The owner's not around anymore, and there's just a bunch of hanging around. Let's snatch one and sell it. I'm a detective, not a thief. Something in the lobby. Who is it a tender for? It's probably just a status symbol, right? Can we go up the stairs before we go? Let's go. No, we can't. Okay. Thought we might be able to go check around before we go talk to her.
feels like a jump scare's coming up.
Yeah, that didn't scare me, Shinigami. Sorry. I like how she did that, though.
So this is the study where the crime took place.
Oh, it's open. I wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here, too. There's nothing left here either. It's all cleaned up.
I don't want to
Right,
do
I love
it,
that fish tank.
but I
That's
suppose I
one
can share
fish
my
tank now.
post-cognition again here.
Oh, looks like they got a cinema. There's some kind of like projector up at the top.
Are you sure?
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
Well, let's have a look around first. Spoke to Liam Ducks all night. They covered in dust. Nobody stuck them for a long time, meaning they won't help us with the case. Well, you don't know that. Holding hand time.
The crime scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us. It all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber. But the corpse will never wake up again. Even if the corpse did awaken, the nails pinning him down would prevent him from rising. The door is the only entrance and exit to the room. There are no windows and the vent is small. I don't see any escape routes from the locked room. Maybe the doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
Well, we'll have a look.
Yeah.
Even in past several blocks line the shelves. Check, but it doesn't seem like there's anything different between them and now.
I see.
In that case, it's probably not related to the case. Can't even reach that one. Right, I can get it.
There's only one doll nailed to the wall. Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes.
Yeah, there was loads.
Maybe there was no room to nail them to the walls because of all the bookshelves in the way?
Maybe.
Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out.
Oh yeah, it's different from the other dolls actually.
Did the culprit do this on purpose? This keeps getting more and more disturbing.
It looks like a different type of doll as well.
But it's kinda creepy cute. I want to put one next to the top of a staircase so people can run into it at night.
Why would you want to do that?
You know, this doll seems made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Hey, you're right. Like it's made of resin instead of porcelain. The texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Maybe this is a copycat murder.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
The eye holes are connected to each other in the head cavity. It's like that darkness is staring into
Now it would be
me.
creepy now if some eyes just popped out.
Huh? There's a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose. Looks like a string rubbed against it. How did this mark get here?
Maybe it was like a mask.
Oh!
Once again, paintings, extravagant frames are on display. These paintings all look
However,
expensive. The counterfeit's not a single one is genuine. How does she know that? It doesn't look like there's anything relevant to the case here. Let's investigate elsewhere. How does she know that they're fake? It looks like a carefully organized bookshelf. Looks like the novels belongs to the same series, the Goin Saga.
yeah.
This series has more than 150 volumes. Fortunately, the author has passed away. It's a shame the story never saw an ending. Right, so I can't reach that one, the stacked books, but we'll have a look at these.
What does that mean?
There's an expensive looking landscape painting, but it's tilted. I wonder why. Could it be related to the locked room? Could be, you never know. Doubtful judging by the marks on the wall, I'd say this painting was hung at an angle. Peacekeepers must have altered it by mistake during their investigation. How confusing. So we're not even going to investigate it, just in case. The series of books is arranged neatly on the shelf. There's no indication of the books being moved. I don't think they're related to the case. I agree, let's look somewhere else. Okay. Right. Oh, I didn't see the doll on the floor. Oh, because there wasn't a doll on the floor. Right, because we're going back into the past. I keep on forgetting we go back into the past.
Oh!
Several dolls have been nailed to the floor. After the clock tower and the secret club, this makes 3. It doesn't make any less make it any less creepy though.
Beats me.
Oh, that's the time to show fear. Investigate thoroughly and find the clues to solve the case. Right.
I see.
Those have nothing in common. I don't see any unusual markings
It
either.
appears.
Nothing to do with the case then. Small vent. I mean, that's tiny. I don't.
There's a vent.
Maybe
but it's too
there is
small for a person to fit through.
The screws there. You could maybe take it off.
And it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
I mean, unless you've got a screwdriver, mate.
Oh, what's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the fence, like something scraped against it.
Really?
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
Halara, can you use that chair to peek into the vent?
I will do so for 10,000 Xian.
What?
You're charging me for it?
I jest. The marks in the vent seem to be left by strings rubbing against it. Did someone hitch a string to it or something? It shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
Oh, it was just...
See? I told you I'm useful. I do way more than just float around. You should give me 10,000 Xian as a reward.
I'm getting a headache.
Okay. Check the door.
This is...
Left it open just in case. It's always good to be wary of sudden attacks. Never let your guard down. Right, okay, got it. It's because the teaching of yours truly, you're welcome, master. Okay, let's just double check using this.
The door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares exist. The scenario resembles the locked room mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key. The master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
This is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret club.
But there is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Post-cognition isn't all-powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse. I have a crime scene photo, taken back then, in my jacket pocket. No detail has slipped past my efforts.
Right.
Wrong photo.
Huh? What's the...
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
Oh, this is it. You're right. The key's near the middle of his back. But can this photo be trusted? Could it be something the Peacekeepers fabricated?
Maybe.
The Peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room. Besides, there's no need for fabrication. After all, it would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
No, that's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
Was that a compliment?
Is that really all it takes to please you?
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo. Remember it well.
Yeah, okay. But why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery? Also, what was with that cat photo anyway? That's surprisingly cute.
Okay, we'll check the vents as well.
That's...
Screwed shut from inside, making it impossible for a person to go through. But there's a mark as in a thin string rubbed against it. Okay. So we'll check the, I'm guessing the body and the painting and even the fish tank. No, we've already done that, okay. Okay, well, let's see. We'll check around the fish tank first. Check the, like, oh, there's a switch as well. Huge tank here, but I don't need fish anymore. Living things Can't receive through post-cognition. It doesn't have that ability.
That's true.
Got a fish in the tank. Doesn't seem like being careful since the owner was killed. Looking pretty bad. Inside the tank, there's some kind of secret passage. Would be interesting. Doesn't seem to be related to the case.
That's right.
Projector installed in the center of the bookcase. I'd like to take a look, but I can't
That's
reach
right.
it. Lava, could you please take a look around the projector?
Very well.
Sure, give me a moment. Projector's pretty dusty. Doesn't seem to have been used since before the incident, so it's probably got nothing to do with the case. Installed in the center of the bookcase. It was on one of the closest found. You'll never reach it, Master. I'll check it out for you. Well, did you find anything unusual? Nope, everything is extremely usual and unrelated to the case. As we thought. Okay. So we've got a lamp. This is a lamp. It's on right now. Make sure to use proper lighting in addition to those kinds of lighting. Might cause eye strain. Okay, who are you talking to? Shimagani. And then there's the switch as well. Okay. Oh. That's pretty sick. So...
Oh!
The light is pointing to that table. It probably wasn't turned on at the time. I don't see anything suspicious. Doesn't seem the lamp is related to the case. And then we got the switch. There's a switch for the projector on the desk. Looks like it was set to off when the corpse was found. And that's it. Well, now the thing's on. Let me check the paint again.
What does that mean?
It appears.
Okay, no, it's the same thing. So even though...
Oh!
However,
Alright, okay, last one.
That's true.
This is where the first witness found the body. The bloodstains are still here. Considering the amount of blood, the victim was probably killed here,
it
right?
appears.
It seems very likely. Okay. Hold your hand time again. We got the corpse and the corpse and the victim. Let's check the neck again. See if it's the same.
The cause of death here appears to be strangulation as well. And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle. Oh, but on a closer look, there's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
There are two different types of string marks on the body. But even then, it'd be odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
Anyway, it's an important piece of evidence.
So that's slightly different than last time.
The victim is a well-built man.
I haven't got a
approximately 30
drink
years
to
old.
hydrate with. So, victim as well is well-built man. Approximately 30 years
The
old.
corpse here is also covered in nails. His appendages and chest are all nailed
On
to
my
the
way.
floor.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age. But along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp. There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels now that he's actually dead.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
Is that really the case? Wait, this is odd.
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
What do you mean?
Yeah, they're all at different kind of lengths, aren't they?
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor. But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
That's not the only unnatural thing. Take a look at the blood.
Yeah, it's pink.
The nail wounds on the lower torso appear to be bleeding sideways.
I don't know if that. Well, I mean, I suppose it's going down the side of his legs.
But the upper torso wounds are bleeding vertically down toward his waist.
Oh yeah. Maybe he was like. Maybe he was like strung up somewhere on the door, and his legs were like different angle. Hence why the blood were dripping the wrong way.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people, and they were smushed together after death.
I don't think that. I think the whole thing is all Shimigami.
That's disturbing.
Looks like there's nothing left to check.
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
What? You haven't?
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it
Oh,
out.
bullshit, you know.
Unless you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
I'll figure it out myself.
It's really all about the money with Helara.
The longer I'm with Halara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Now, let us be swift. Next up is our last crime scene.
And we don't forget we're still gonna go do that person with the thing.
The next one is the art gallery in Gima district. We're running low on time, so we must hurry.
Right. The chief...
I think that's where it needs to go anyway for the woman, wasn't it? Yeah, wasn't it for her?
Well,
Where's the suit? I think it's in front of Karnai Station. Okay, well, can we... If we can go there first, then... Yeah, okay. Go to there first before we carry on. Let's go do the woman with the dad or whatever it was. What was it about a wedding, wasn't it? What was it in all over blue suit? Did he say? Guessing. Is this him? Hello, sir. Nope. Where are they? They say here. We'll check down here. All in a blue suit. Is it you? Hello?
Yeah.
This is Kanai Station. Trains don't really come here that often. It's like this all the time. Hardly anyone comes here, so it's really quiet since Connor was. I said no one's coming and going except for you, Master. Never imagine it'd be like this, right? So, okay, it's not him. Is it you? And not going great. Anybody else here? Okay, they said a guy in a blue suit. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. A nice station. Maybe is it inside of it? Ah, maybe this is the guy. Ah, cutscene. Completely navy blue suit. Could this be the Merchant Guild's father? Excuse me. Is this the man with a client suitor? Bet he is. He even looks evil.
No.
We can't just tell him that from appearances. Anyway, let's try talking with them. Excuse me. Who are you?
Yeah.
If you don't mind, we're in the middle of an important conversation. I have a letter from you for your daughter.
What?
What? What did you say? You know my daughter's whereabouts?
Well?
Yes, but would you please rather read the letter first?
No.
You're not actually listening to this guy, are you, sir? I see for myself. It's about out here handwriting.
No, no.
There must be some kind of mistake. I would never mistake my daughter's handwriting.
Well,
I'm afraid that what's written here is true. This marriage cannot be allowed to continue. I almost got away with it too. He's not even trying to hide it. He sounds like some kind of second-rate cartoon villain. No point in playing pretend anymore. Scams over the moment they start to doubt you. Later, chums.
what?
Hey, wait. There's no need to follow him.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for delivering this letter.
No.
It was nothing. I'll try talking to my daughter. Allow me to probably thank you enough a day.
Yes.
Sure.
For now.
Let's go report to the clients.
And that's what happened.
Don't think you'll have to worry about that arranged marriage anymore.
Thank goodness.
Really? Did my father has to believe me?
Thank you.
I think I'll go home now. Thank you so much for everything. Glad to be of service, man. Well, it all goes well. Well, we did our part. Who cares what happens next?
No.
We're involved now. So I'd like for her to be happy. Oh, I get it. That must be the way of the simp. Yep. Why does it keep on calling me that? Because it's true, you're a simp. Bed with the devil. Complete. Right, now let's get back to where we're meant to be going. Yeah, okay, now we're back to where we should be going. Looks like it's over there in the museum. Let's go over this way.
So this is the art gallery. It's closed due to special circumstances.
The murder occurred only about a month ago. But I'm certain the crime scene has been cleaned up like the others. Not that it matters. to me.
Ninja Jelly Belly. Hi. Hi, welcome into the stream. How are you?
Wait! It's not a good idea to break into the art gallery!
Did you say something?
That's our Hellora.
The crime scene is deep inside the art gallery. It's one of many storage rooms. Come, I won't allow time to be wasted.
Wait, please!
Welcome into the stream. Guys, again, welcome in if you're on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch. Again, my name's Chrono. It's my channel, Chrono Pistol Gaming. We're a Friday Gamer streamer, and we're playing a bit of Master Detective Archives Wrinkle Plus. That's a mouthful.
Well,
thank you for coming in tonight. If you haven't already, please do hitting the likes on the streams if you can like the streams, and hitting the follow or subscribe buttons. It does help me grow immensely. We also upload our VODs, so if you want to watch them, it helps me with the watch time, especially on YouTube. You want to give me comments, all that kind of stuff, share them with family and friends. Again, all that really does help the channel out.
We're going in.
She loves kicking in doors here, isn't she?
Like a couple of
fool
thugs or something.
I like how Pixel Hangouts had to give her Ninja Jelly Belly a shout out when they're not a mod.
Was the first on the scene the person from the church again?
Okay.
As expected, it's the same worshiper. And he did say he was following the victim after finding a doll with the same name.
Yeah,
he
no,
saw
he
the
did.
victim enter the building late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff. When they opened this storage room, they discovered the body of the victim inside it.
Okay.
The door was locked at the time of discovery,
Yeah.
and the key was found inside.
Okay.
ooh, another locked room mystery. That's more total. But I'm starting to get bored. It's not so special anymore.
No.
What do you mean special? People have died.
Yeah, but there's 4 of them, no, wasn't there?
Let's start investigating.
Yeah, sounds good.
Is that 4 and then 5 including the clock tower? Or was that 4 including the clock tower? I can't remember. Well, we'll examine everywhere. And then if we can hold a hand again, yeah, we can. Okay, we'll hold a hand again.
There are 2 keys that open this door.
Yeah.
Only one of them was inside the room at the time of discovery.
Where was the other one?
The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff.
Okay.
That staff member always carried the extra key and used it to enter this room when the corpse was discovered.
Where was the key found inside usually kept?
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office, but it's unknown if it was always there. Maybe it was lost and the culprit found it. Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it.
I was about to say.
Either way,
They could
the
have even
culprit
copied it
managed
as
to
well.
obtain the key
That is a
somehow.
third option.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member. If the culprit is that staff member, then this wouldn't be a locked room mystery, right?
True.
Why go through the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
I guess you wouldn't.
Unless it's to throw off the detectives.
Countered.
Okay, so let's do the hold the hand thing.
Post-cognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded colors. The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes, even with the rows of vivid paintings within the art gallery. The smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't that of the past, but the present.
Excuse me.
If even the smells from the past could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming.
The 2 keys open and one of them. Probably the one. It's okay. It's the same thing. But why is it open?
I've been wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation. It may have been like this before the murder. Or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
All right.
You you got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager little puppy?
Be quiet.
Okay, is there anything else? Just make sure. Find out when the spill occurred. It might be related, but it obviously isn't because we just checked. Okay, let's have a look over here. Got a few things over here. Is that a scream? Hammer's place here is completely blank. I wonder why it's blank and why it's so messily placed within the wooden frames. Something like an exhibition piece. Maybe it's used for some other event. Maybe. Let's see. It seems out of place. I don't think this will help with the case.
This is...
painting off the man screaming with his hands clutching his face. There's something unnerving about this painting. I almost feel like it's going to swallow me whole.
That's...
Paintings don't have that kind of power. More importantly, did you find anything? No, nothing suspicious. Doesn't look like there's anything related to the case. Again, we'll check anyway, because that's the obvious thing to do.
Yeah.
A blank canvas and a wooden frame has been placed in a trolley. Nothing seems to be changed from there and now. Piece being changed to me as well. I mean, there's probably no evidence to be found here. Okay. Why is it? Oh, but the screen was up there at the time. I'm surprised I can't, like, actually, like, select it. Oh, weird.
That place is
We got some baskets. There's baskets on the top of the shelf. I'm not tall enough to see the inside of them now. I'll take a look for you. This is... What is it? We accomplished nothing. So you found nothing.
Oh!
Sculpture with a sheet placed over it to keep the dust off.
It appears.
Doesn't look like it's been moved for a long time. Yeah, you can tell from the dust that's gathered on the sheet too. In other words, it's completely irrelevant. Yeah, probably. Yeah, we'll just double. Where the hell did that come from?
Oh!
The baskets on top of the shelf. Yeah, there's nothing inside of them. Okay. Same thing probably here. Sculpture with a sheet over it.
I see.
Position, yeah, nothing's changed. But where did this come from?
There's a nail stuck in a painting.
Yeah, in the face and in the chest.
The killer must have hammered a nail into the portrait instead of a doll. Why is there such a fixation on dolls? The crime scenes so far have all been abnormal, but this one's just sick and twisted.
And this would be the first time that it's not actually had dolls in here, which is kind of a different MO. It's just around a small window.
The only way in or out of here besides the door is this window.
It's a very small window.
The window juts out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear big enough for someone to move through.
I don't know.
Currently, it opens outward slightly, but there are no other suspicious traces on it. It seems impossible to enter or exit through here.
We got loads of stuff here. Doesn't seem big enough, okay.
This is...
Nails are driven into this painting of a young man. Well, I know this one. Yeah, he's one of the edgelord's protagonists everyone loves for no reason. That's not really the impression I get.
This is...
I've seen it paint with a dull nail to it. I wonder how this ended up on the floor. Is this a reason?
That's...
It's related to the incident. It's probably a reason. Let's assume not that much. Can't quite reach that. Excuse me. Some stack boxes.
It appears.
There's artwork inside. I don't think it's related. Okay, let's just double check. Got an odd looking painting, portrait painting with nails driven into it. This painting really conveys the time period. Maybe it's the person depicted as an important figure from years ago. Yeah, there's no such dignified about this guy. It just looks like a regular old geezer. Stack boxes, a couple of boxes stacked up, labels, yeah, just on them. Nothing to do with the case. Okay. Is that it? Other than here.
Oh!
Seems like this is where the body of the incident. There's no traces of it anymore. Looks like the body's the area's been cleaned up probably by the peacekeepers, the art gallery staff. I think investigating here will turn up anything useful information. Oh, we'll check anyway. What is this? Oh, check that anyway.
Corpse of a young woman. She has nails all over her body, as expected.
Warm. Warm in here.
The victim's name is Isomoe. She used her good looks to have relations with many men. The amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
The victim has those same marks that suggest being strangled to death. Huh? But there aren't any scratches that would have been left from a struggle. And...
You noticed as well.
Yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head. It looks pretty deep. This may be the real cause of death.
There's one thing over here that... Oh,
A large painting lies on the floor, and a doll is nailed against the canvas.
it's warm. Let's just open up a window, guys. Woo. It's warm.
One nail goes through the head, another nail is in the chest. But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle. Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? If that's the case, how did they lock the room? The key was nailed to the picture, so it couldn't have been used.
Well,
True.
that's what makes it a locked room mystery. I'm sure they figured out some trick.
And I need to find out what that trick is.
That's true. Sorry, 1 minute, guys. Right, okay, let's see.
That should
Is
be
that
enough.
it? Okay. Thank you everyone as well. If you're
That should do
lurking,
it for the room.
chatting,
Next
if you're
is the
on
window.
Twitch, TikTok, or YouTube as well. Appreciate all the support, guys.
It would be best to check outside of it. Go ahead. I'll stay here.
Outside the window? All right.
Too short. Okay.
Very well.
Best be check outside the window. Go ahead. I'll stay here. Oh, we have to go outside and check the window. Okay, just in case. Like, it looked really small, didn't it, though? But, I mean, you know, I suppose you never
to
know.
inspect the window, but our buddy here really insists.
I don't know if anybody ever watched
And my master
remember
does
the X-Files,
everything
and
he's
there was a guy
like a good
that could
little
literally
underling detective.
like go through like little narrow passages and stuff like that. I think he could basically like locate his bones, and he greased himself up, and he could literally go through like the littlest of things ever. Like, it was sick. I remember that so vividly on the X-Files.
This is
Like,
something I took on myself.
Such a good series
I
and
can't just
such a good
rely on
episode.
everyone else
I
after
can't remember
putting on a
exactly what the
tough front
episode was
for that
called,
kid.
but it kind of reminds me of this. Is kind of like I said, yeah. This guy was like basically getting into these places where they just couldn't get into. You know, there was like little tiny vents there's no way you can fit into. But basically, it was like I said, he was like dislocating his bones and then greasing himself up to get through these little passages to get into people to kill them.
That's why I have to do it.
Or maybe Halara's just taking advantage of you. It's obvious money is that one's only motivation.
Even so, I think it's the right thing to do as a professional detective.
Master, being overly nice for no reason is stupid.
Yeah,
That's why you're so
X-Files
deep in
was
debt.
super cool.
I know, but
I
What are you
remember they tried
mumbling
to
about?
reboot it,
Did
and
you
it
check
wasn't
the
quite the
window?
same. But you know,
oh, right. I'll do it right away.
Outside the window, could that have anything to do with the locked room?
we'll soon find out.
I wonder what Halara discovered.
You know, I think Halara is just having fun pushing you around. Nice. That's right.
Some boxes, some
Actually.
sealed up. I know that was there. I'm just gonna double check around the fence. Somebody could have probably scaled the fence with some effort. Maybe the culprit escaped this way. Maybe, but the real priority is solving the locked room mystery. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking everywhere. Gap in the window.
Here's the window.
I mean, it is a small window, in it. It is a very, very small window.
Well, see anything strange?
I like the stories on the X-Files. I wish it was still on. Yeah, no, yeah, X-Files was just one of them. It was just amazing at the time. You know, Mulder and Scully was just like, yeah, like, I don't even know if you can even watch it anymore. I don't know if it's on any TV channels anymore. It's a shame it's not, because obviously, yeah, it was one of them things that was just like, if you watched it at the time, like I used to watch it every week. Like, it was so good.
No, nothing strange about it.
I see. Try entering through the window.
What? Between the gap? That's impossible.
Just try it.
Okay.
That's the thing. It's like a secret panel passage or
I
something.
can't even put my arm through this gap.
It didn't even put the arm through the gap. What do you mean?
I can stick a finger in, but that's it.
Hold on a minute. It went like this, chat, against the wall, right? How's that? Sticking his arm in the hole. Like, we all seen that then. We all seen it.
Thought so. Good job. You
Like,
can return
what?
now.
Yeah, good job by not
Are you
putting your arm
sure?
in there.
Did you figure something out?
Did you not?
No, not at all.
Oh, she's gaslighting
What's
us, isn't
that
she?
about?
She's just like that. She thinks, yeah, I know it. Yeah, I figured it all out. I'm not going to tell you, though. It's up to you to figure it out, my ass. Oh, what's he found? Oh, hello. It's just a murderer.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Huh? I'm not doing anything shady.
Yeah, that's the first thing you say
call
when
the
someone
peacekeepers.
catches you. I'm not doing anything shady.
Wait.
Promise.
I'm
I'm a peacekeeper. I'm a detective. Trick the.
I'm a detective. Well, I'm still a trainee, technically.
Uh-oh. You sure it's a good idea to reveal yourself like that?
I'm investigating as a detective. I've done nothing to be ashamed of.
True.
Huh? A detective? What's that?
You don't know what a detective is?
Innit?
I guess detectives aren't that big in Conai Ward. Must be because our fuzzhead chief is lazy.
The fusshead chief.
Well...
We are special investigators for Amaterasu Corporation. We are currently investigating a case. Civilians must not interfere.
Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Hey, Halara, are you sure it's okay to lie like that?
I've told you before that deception is necessary to finish an investigation quickly. By the way, aren't you an employee here? There's something I'd like to ask you. Can you bring over the staff member who discovered the body from that murder case a month ago?
Oh, that would be me.
Perfect. Describe the events for us.
I'm scared to even remember it, but if it's part of the investigation, then I have no choice.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Sure.
Yes. Okay,
Now,
let's question him.
Please tell us what happened on the day of the murder.
That day, I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared.
Okay.
He said he wanted me to help him find someone and that he knew the person was inside the art gallery. So we looked around the premises together, but didn't find anyone.
So it was a male.
According to him, there was a chance that the person he was looking for was being pursued by the Nail Man. I couldn't help but feel terrified when I heard that.
How did you notice something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off, so I went to take a look. The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But I was afraid to go any further. So I let the church person go first and open the door while I watched from behind. And then there was a corpse.
Did you touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid and froze at the entrance.
What about the churchgoer?
He saw what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Yes, but
But what?
the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over when he opened the door.
Ah.
And paint spilled all over the floor.
So that paint was from back then.
Okay, I get the picture. Thank you. You may go now.
Oh, right.
So at the time when the body was discovered, somebody from the church tried to enter and knock over a paint can. Okay.
That brings all the information together. It's time to resolve the case.
Wait! I still have no idea what happened.
A general
Time
idea.
does not wait for you. Our deadline is approaching.
True.
You hurry back to the detective agency.
Huh? What about you?
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
Okay.
And gone. What are you gonna do, Master?
Was you gonna be like, halava, halava, halava?
We've checked everything we can. All
We
that's
need your
left
help.
is to point out the true culprit, but
If only it were that easy. I have no clue what to do.
Go to your mind palace to solve this
stop being
shit.
so pathetic. Why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get executed.
All right, we need to help him.
Okay, finished.
I need to hurry back before the chief gets executed.
Right, let's hurry. I want to know how they'll execute him too. Come on, let's go! Go, go, go!
Is it down this way? Yeah, okay, it's down this way.
You better hurry, or Fuzzhead will really be in danger.
Is it down this way? Or is it down this way? Not down that way. Is it? I don't know. It's not down that way. Right. Okay. I know it's down. I can't remember. I never remember where this air base is. By the way, like
Let's hurry back to the agency.
It's not in the state. I know it's not in the station. I've gone the wrong way. I've gone the wrong way. I know that. I already know I've gone the wrong way. Can't travel by bus. I already know I went the wrong way. Always forget where it is. It's like near the docks. Is it down here? I think it's down here.
Alara seems to know who the real culprit is. That's incredible.
Come on, where's your competitive spirit? You might be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
Yeah. I think I'm on the right one track now. Yep. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. And yeah, I always forget where it is. Yeah, near the riverbank. By continuing ahead, it's not possible to return here for some time. Hold on a minute. Let me just hold on a minute before we do that. Then save. I'm guessing there's gonna be like loads of cutscenes and storylines. Yeah. Okay. Let's carry on.
It's about time.
Hey, wait! You said I had 3 hours, huh? My watch says I still got 5 minutes!
You need to get your watch repaired. Oh dear. The watchmaker is currently detained as a suspect. Just throw away that piece of trash then. Besides, you're out of time anyway. Take him away.
Wait!
Yuma! I knew you'd save me!
And you are?
I was the one investigating the Nailman murders.
Oh, I see. So, you're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower. Well, I will honor your courage for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident. You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further action.
No, we're gonna solve it. They'll have to come forward.
That'd be the ideal solution for all of us.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yuma, think carefully about this.
Yeah, we're gonna solve it.
Solving the case is good and all, but think about my well-being.
Dropping the case would end this peacefully, but still.
Please! Get my dad back from them!
Exactly.
Please!
We're doing it for you, whatever your name was again, that we
You
forgot
may
about.
be a trainee, but you are still a detective.
I'm so bad, honestly.
Once you have accepted a job, you must finish it.
I can't back down now. The Nailman killings haven't been solved yet. I will find the truth.
Huh?
Oh, you've said it now. There's no pulling out of this one anymore.
Then our deal is off. He comes with us. This is for directly interfering with our work and bringing strife to Kanai Ward.
I was investigating a murder, bringing strife.
But
What? You know what I mean? What are you going on about?
Please, wait! Before you go! Please listen to what I've discovered while investigating the past Nailman killings.
You investigated the previous previous killings.
Oh, he doesn't look happy, does he? Oh, so imagine it's him.
We handle all the information for those cases. Now that they're closed, there's nothing left at the crime scenes.
No.
I have no time for your lies.
The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death. All of the victims were strangled to death, weren't they? I suspect this fact hasn't been made public.
How did you know that?
Yeah.
So the cause of death was kept under wraps. I hope you see now.
They probably they want a public, or what was it? Not outcry, but it probably don't want people like going, "Oh my God, there's a mass murderer going around strangling people."
My investigation is legitimate.
Victims of the serial killings were all strangled, but the cause of the death was not publicized.
Please, let me continue. I will catch the true culprit.
I don't know where you obtained that information. However, it appears that you must be arrested as well.
Huh?
You are suspected of espionage. I believe an interrogation is in order. Take him away.
What? Wait, please listen to me!
You almost had it, but got too carried away, rookie.
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name.
Say
Halara
my
Nightmare
name,
shall rush
say
to
my
your aid.
name. I love a nightmare. Here she comes. Yeah, I love a nightmare. She's gonna come kick your asses. Yeah, she will.
That's right.
You see, I'm right. Yeah, amazing singing there.
Halara! Please help! Halara Nightmare!
I love a nightmare. Help me. Here she comes.
It appears you require the aid of a great detective.
She's a kick-ass now. Ah.
Halara, you came for me!
Yeah, as I said I would.
How much is that going to cost us?
You committed acts of violence against the Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers. Not once, but twice.
Sorry! I promised to give him a stern lecture after this. Can we please keep things on the down low? Mr. Sav, are you alright?
Who do you think we are? In this town,
You are nothing but an audience.
Ah.
The resolution is premiering now. The leading role belongs not to you or me, but to Yuma.
Me? I'm the lead guy here?
I've set the stage for you to solve the case. The time has come for you to risk it all as a detective. Expose the true culprit.
What's going on?
I don't know why I was brought here. Can I go home?
So that's what you meant about setting the stage. I mean, Halara did suggest the real killer was among the people at the church.
Okay, who's you think it is? If anyone's been watching it, my pick, and I could be wrong, the guy with the blue hair, or the nun. Guy with the blue hair or the nun. That's who I'm probably going for. It'd be one of them two, I would be guessing. That's who I reckon anyway.
Hey, Yuma, are you sure you got this? Are you really sure?
You're going for the nun. Okay.
There's no room to mess up here, you know?
Well... What do I do? I haven't gathered my thoughts yet. It's not like I can just ask for more time here.
Mind Palace. You can have as much time as you want.
Yeah, I don't think so. Laura seems to know the answer already, so why don't you just pay up for it?
But that would waste all of Halara's efforts setting the stage for me.
Huh. So you want to solve this all on your own? If you can't ask Halara for help, why don't you try asking me instead?
You mean the mystery labyrinth?
The Peacekeepers aren't just gonna stand by and listen to your deduction here. Things are just gonna escalate, and
Sure.
it might even end up with more deaths.
Oh no.
And that's where yours truly comes in. We have the information we need from the investigation. All that's left is to solve the case with the mystery labyrinth.
Well, this is where the game gets interesting.
if I do
If you've never seen one of these. This could take a
There's
while.
always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
Which means the real culprit will die.
Huh? This killer's a total psycho who's already killed many others. Why do you care so much? You want to solve this case, Master? What about your promise to that kid?
What's wrong, Yuma? If you don't hurry, the Peacekeepers will wake up.
What is this nonsense about a resolution? I don't have time for this.
I will make you listen by force if needed. That is my job as assistant.
Well, you better hurry, or things will start getting bloody around here.
Fine.
That's the spirit.
There she comes.
Well, Master, are you mentally
There she comes.
prepared?
The mystery labyrinth. Ba, 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 ba. Shinigami the waifu.
What?
Did she see that? Did she see this?
What's this?
What?
Has time stopped?
What the hell? How'd she see-
Halara, how are you moving right now?
Yuma, what happened? Is this someone's forte?
Shinigami, Halara's in here too.
Not so.
You knew this would happen?
Master, you used your coalescence, remember? Your ability isn't like some one-way street. You have the power to borrow someone's abilities, and you share yours as well. Laura here ended up wandering into the mystery labyrinth because of that effect, I think.
You're not even sure?
Who are you?
This'll take too long to explain.
She's a deaf god.
plus I don't feel like it. So I'll take that role over to Master. Down the rabbit hole we go!
Save. Yeah. I might leave it there. I might leave it there for another time because I know these labyrinths could take about a good 2 hours or so. I don't really have the time to really do it tonight.
Where am I?
What should I do? I'll need to explain everything, won't I?
We don't have much of a choice now. No point in keeping secrets here.
Halara? Let me explain.
Yeah.
And that's how this mystery labyrinth involving the Nailman killings materialized.
I see. So mystery labyrinths are materialization of mysteries themselves, and the truth is encased deep within. I appear to have underestimated you. This is an amazing forte. I must admit, it's quite a superhuman power. As far as I know, no other ability comes close to this. Who are you? I refuse to think you're just a trainee detective.
To be honest, this isn't my ability.
Before you continue, tell me, who is that woman beside you?
Her name is Shinigami. I think the simplest way to describe her is that she's a guide for the mystery labyrinth.
I'm also
That's
Death God.
me! I'm also Master Scary Cute Mentor.
On to my next question.
You're just gonna ignore me?
You mentioned the Nailman case just now. I had heard the rumors about that around town. Why are you investigating that case?
Huh? What are you talking about? We were just investigating the Nailman case together.
The Nailman. We were pursuing that case together?
You don't remember? There was a young boy who wanted to hire a detective and you turned him down.
I do remember you received a request from a child about some case, and you ended up seeking my help. The cost for hiring me was 5,500,800 Shin.
You remember the exact amount.
But I can't remember what the case involved. I do vaguely recall investigating something. My mind is clouded. I don't remember exactly what was being investigated or what was discovered.
That's strange.
Could that be?
Yeah, it's because of the Mystery Labyrinth. The Mystery Labyrinth is a fortress protecting the truth, so outsiders usually can't reach it. If someone did happen to wander in, their memories of the case would be locked away. Though, if you have a pact with me, you wouldn't be affected. But I guess that part of the pact can't be shared.
This is the Mystery Labyrinth's defense mechanism, then. It makes sense for a vault that protects its treasure, the truth, to have a significant level of security.
Yep, totally not strange at all. Halara here sure is smart.
Halara.
Oh, don't mind her. She gives people random nicknames.
Anyway, since my memories of the case have been taken away, I will provide a supporting role for your investigation.
Supporting role?
As long as we're in here, I will act as your assistant. Well, that's the same as our original agreement.
Sure.
That means we can't rely on Halara's detective skills to blast through this dungeon. That's unfortunate, but it's still nice to have an ally.
Hey, Master, before we head into the Mystery Labyrinth, let's do that thing.
Huh? What thing?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yeah, I am.
What's she getting out of her mouth this time? I'll just order that.
Well, this world is just full of surprises. I assume that sword is used to cut down enemies interfering with your progress through the Mystery Labyrinth?
I'm gonna clip that bit because it's so cool.
You're right. It's a special sword that can interact with things here.
I better materialize the solution keys I got during the investigation, too. That was a lot. Here you go.
Do you have to vomit them out every time?
Yeah.
What? Should I use a different hole instead?
Sorry, please don't mind her.
Alright, we're all set. Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth.
I understand that progressing through this mystery labyrinth will allow us to obtain the truth. But what happens to us if we can't find it?
We'd be lost, wandering around here forever.
But as long as we reach the truth, it doesn't matter how much time we spend here.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but there's a time limit for solving the mystery labyrinth.
Oh, what?
There's a limit to how long you can stay in here. Stick around too long and your soul will leave your body behind. Your soul will wander until it's eventually absorbed by the mystery labyrinth, and you vanish entirely.
Tell us this now.
In other words, you die.
Why are you laughing? You should have told me this a long time ago.
Oh, relax. Quit whining. A detective is bound to die anyway. Isn't that right, Hellara?
It's no different from our usual line of work. A detective's life is always on the line.
See? Listen up, Master. You might learn something.
You're taking this awfully well, Hellara.
Right. I think. Can I save it? Yeah, I can. I think that's where I'm going to leave it for tonight. And then we're going to carry on probably tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Probably Thursday. Yeah. We'll carry this on Thursday because I forgot I'm actually not here tomorrow. But yeah, again, thank you for the support tonight. Thank you for anybody that's been lurking, chatting. If you've been on TikTok, you've been on YouTube, you've been on Twitch, I appreciate all your support. If you haven't already, please do consider giving the videos, VODs a like, hitting the follow button, hitting the subscribe button, sharing that all out and all that kind of good stuff. I really appreciate everyone that's coming in and for the support. And yeah, I'll see you again. Yeah, Thursday we'll carry this on, and then probably maybe Friday, Saturday we'll probably be doing something with the Pixel Hangouts. If you haven't already, go over to the Pixel Hangout, twitch.tv or youtube.com, and also this channel as well, Chrono Pixel Gaming. Anyway, guys, thank you. See you again soon. Bye.